Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, chat? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. What's going on? What's up, Mike? What up, Trading Academy? How you doing? Kevin Hawthorne, what up? Arnesis, how you doing? Rock, what up? Arnesis says, fresh veal loaded. Let's go. All right. Dre, how you doing? Miguel, what up? Grizz, how you doing? Jove, Anthony. What's up, everybody? Oh, man. All right. Market kind of all over the place in the overnight. Some large moves again. The lows. 24,830. Down there, red line. The highs, 25,150. So, pretty good range there. And we're right in the freaking middle of it, bro. I mean, seriously, let's get the actual, let's measure this. Yeah, dead center. Because, of course, why not? Look. It's kind of looking like a VWAP open. But we've had some VWAP opens that end up doing some good stuff for us, so. All right, we're going to see if I can get the other half of these evals finished out. $1,500 on 5 would get them past. Miguel, you got a short work in at 9.4 3/4. Okay, so pretty much right where we're at. Yeah, hopefully VWAP holds for you and we actually get a move down. We've been getting these like impulse move, like these run ups, I feel like, on the opens, but it's an interesting spot here. So we'll see if we end up kind of holding 25K on NASDAQ and getting the drop first, or if we move higher. PDH, decent target, but overnight highs is a really good target. So time will tell. Shrugging Atlas, good morning. Bingleworth, what's up? Cloudsy, how you doing? All right, one more minute here. See how we open up. Right at 25K on NASDAQ again. VWAP on ES. Rob, good morning. Eddie, what's up? How you doing? Got that top step payment last night. I requested on Friday. Got it Monday evening. Pretty good. On day 2 of 5 for the next payout cycle. Full porting off open has to be the best method. I mean, lately it's not a. It would be very profitable. I feel like lately. Yeah, just trying to grind away on those, Eddie, and just really trying to be smart about it. Again, Globex has been pretty good to me. It's been too clean, so I've had to trade it. I'm compelled to trade it when it's that clean. All right,
this is all wet and slick and it's ready to go.
That's just another opening springboard as usual. 50 points so far off VWAP and rising. 60 points. Story as old as time. There's PDH. Harsh, what up? How you doing? It's a VWAP retest there in ES, so we might got more LPs ahead here. Yeah, chicken. We here yesterday. Yesterday we talked about that daylight savings time and how people were going to show up an hour late. I wonder what happened. So ES is like flat. Nasdaq's up about 0.28% here, 0.3. So a little more strength there for Nasdaq. You traded all yesterday without knowing it? All right. So ES back under VWAP here. Let's see if NASDAQ can reject and then move under VWAP as well. That's a VWAP projection so far. On ES there. Data's kind of freezing up there, huh? Nice job, Bingleworth. I'm short here. Oh man, there's such a discrepancy in my copied accounts here. That's gonna potentially be annoying. Yeah, they must have gotten bad fills there. That should be a break-even trade, but instead they lost 175 each. All right, maybe I'll execute on trade C or something. That was fucked up. It's really annoying. You see, when I entered, it was like kind of laggy, like it lagged on like the market order, and must have been just getting bad fills, like the really bad fills. Just, I've never had that big of a difference on the copied accounts like that. It's crazy. It's like almost 10 points. All right. So my lead accounts break even. The others, not so even. Let's see, 175 on the others. All right, we're at 25K here. What's up, Lupek? How you doing, man? How's your vacation? So VWAP holding on NASDAQ, 25K holding on NASDAQ. Maybe another spike up here to highs or around highs. Did the guy who win yesterday redeem? The guy who won the duck race? Yeah, he did. DM me and I sent him his code. Yeah, I think this would be a lot easier long if ES was kind of doing similar and sitting on VWAP. Because I think the long side's good here with his hold at 25k, but it's kind of annoying that ES is not really playing ball here. You had to get home through Egypt, Turkey to Poland because of the conflicts. Oh, okay. Well, glad you made it back home. All in one piece there. See if we pop here. It's looking poppy to me. Look at all these upper wicks though. Again, ES might be problematic here. Let it break out of the wedge. Unestofik? I don't know how to say your name, but hey, welcome. Well, now ES is looking droppy. Let's see. See what happens. No need to guess. Breaking down the V shape up would be nice. We've had some of those too, yeah. Plenty of those V bottoms. Why the thumbnail change? I'm just, the other one's a little AI feeling, and this one's just a little bit more real feeling. So just wanted to make it reflect the stream a little bit more, All right, let's see if NASDAQ can finally crack VWAP here. Looks like it could with the help of NAS. I mean, the help of ES, rather. Excuse me. We are in strong buying continuation. Well, tell that to ES, okay? Because ES did not get the memo. ES is looking like a wet paper bag here. Overnight low is still pretty far away, 140 points. Now we're kind of in the middle of this Globex range here. 30-minute. I mean, look at that. Look at this wick starting to form on the 30-minute. I mean, let's see how it closes out. But that's not super bullish to me. All right, bouncing here at yesterday's close price. A little bit of support here from pre-market. Back up to VWAP here. See if that offers a rejection or not. Oh, getting right through it. Oh, there's some strength. Look who just woke up. Yeah, pretty gross. Maybe there's a VWAP open. Not my favorite. Bro, don't you feel like trading the first hour is like gambling? My trading performance has increased substantially since I started trading after the first hour. Really depends on the price action. Like, there's so many times that in the first 15 minutes, we sweep an overnight level of some kind and then go the other way. And those can offer really good risk rewards. Good morning, Zhaloshinsky. Something like that. Close enough, maybe. All right, let's see if we can go for 100. Get new highs on NASDAQ. And overnight highs are only 50 points past that. That's all. Just need ES again to stop looking like this. That's all. Wick to wick, pretty gross here on the 5 minute. What's up, Jake? Very poignant. Isn't what works for me what works for you? The chat sometimes, yeah. Chat all the time. Okay, let's check what kind of data drops we got going on here. Existing home sales top of the hour. I don't anticipate that doing much. The next day, the 11th. We got CPI an hour before open. Crude oil inventories, 9:30. Day after that, initial jobless claims an hour before open. And the 13th, we will have, that'll be Friday, we will have PCE before market open, and then JOLTS at top of the hour with Michigan sentiment. So some decent news data drops the rest of the week. Today is pretty light. But you could have geopolitical stuff that breaks out like we had yesterday. So, gotta stay nimble. What's up, Nick? How you doing? Any order flow scalpers here? I'm sure. I use heat map a little bit, but Matt in chat does do some of that, if I recall. So, Chris, you're long, aiming for London high, which is, what's London high? Is that my, yeah, that's my pre-market high there at 150, my overnight high. I mean, that'd be a nice target. I just feel like ES, yeah, I feel like ES isn't going to let us get there very easily. So maybe a good idea to hop out. What's up, Riley? How you doing? I'm doing good, doing good. I think I need to update my goals, right? Did I update my goals on stream yet? So my next goal for this year with prop firms will be, well, first the short-term goal, payout, the third payout cycle, keeping accounts alive for a third payout cycle. You know, before that, before Friday, I had never kept them alive for a second payout cycle. Friday, I was able to get my second payout. Now I'm working on my third, so the first goal is just getting that third payout. And then my next goal will be, I want to go for like a $10,000 payout. I could do that if I make, if I get my balance to $4,000 on these top step accounts. A $4,000 balance will get me a 10K payout. The balance is about 1,700 right now. So again, did some Globex trading up 450. Balance is 1,690, so about 1,700. So $2,300 gets me 10 grand. That's why people like these trading prop firms. How much was the payout? The payout was about $5,200. It was $5,185, which was that was my largest payout to date. Got about 13,000 payouts this year so far. So I'm on a good path here. So, Skyline, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm green this year, including all eval expenses. Yeah, definitely. Lifetime payout, I don't know. Not that much. Yeah, start of the year was challenging for sure. And all these trading conditions have been hard. They've been very hard. I think it's just kind of forced me to really size down, which has been good. How much you spent on prop firms this year? I had to add it up still. I haven't I'm trying to keep a running tally going, and I haven't updated it yet for... I haven't tallied all... Well, I got to tally up some top step expenses, and then I'll have a better number. It's not a lot from top step. I didn't reset anything. I didn't pay for any resets. I didn't even know I had the accounts, so. This is dull. This is like some Monday shit. Monday ended up being really nice. Today is something else here. Home sales might be bearish. I mean, yeah, but I don't think it'll have much more than a wiggle or jiggle on NASDAQ. All right. Can we make a move? Come on. I'd like to see NASDAQ make a move lower here with ES. Just move together. Price action's better when we all work together, guys. Should we just close up shop and go home, guys? This is not fun. Market's been open for 26 minutes. It feels like an hour and a half. Look. Let's break down here. Let's head on down. That's fine. I don't care. Just move. You know, head on down over here. Right here, NASDAQ. Come on. Come on, baby. ES getting in new lows for the session. Man. Got your 5 points done for the day? All you need is 5 points? That's great. Is that on ES or NASDAQ? ES, right? Or you're just going for like $100 kind of days on NAS or something? ES? Okay, that makes sense. Cloudsy took a short on the break of 25K down to 960. That's great. Targeting that that close price from yesterday, been great. Great idea, because so far we're bouncing there. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna go get some more coffee because this is so dull. All right, got some more coffee. If anybody's from Hungary, send me a message. Botan, he'll show up a little bit later, but Botan's from Hungary. And usually shows up around 10, 9:30 or 10. I can ask my grandpa to DM you if you want. I feel like you sizing down this year and stacking $200, $500 days has been the key to your payouts. It has. Seems like it's nothing, but it adds up. Yes, dude, 1000% you're right. Yeah, and it keeps the red days in check. I mean, if you let's look at it, but like first of all, gonna have to ignore some of the larger ones when I was being a little goofball still. But okay, so here's March so far. My red day's $266. Big fucking whoop, right? You know, all but 2 green days are larger than that loss, which is what I really want. So that's good. And a few $700, those were being a too large size. I'm pretty sure. 400, you know, that might have been. Yeah, see, I started trading some minis there. Got a little reckless, maybe. A few of the losses were just on micros there, but anywho, definitely though, it's so much easier to take a loss. Here we go. We're heading down now. It's so much easier to take a loss on micros that's a reasonable loss, and then recover from it. So like last night when I was trading Globex, I was trading maybe 3 micros. I, you know, had a win, small win or whatever, had a loss. I was down like 140. That's not a big deal. And then I took another trade. I think this was 5 micros though, but I think it was like right at VWAP, and made like $400 on that trade. And so when your losses are kept reasonable, it's just, again, you can make so much better decisions following that loss. If you have a large loss, then you feel like you need to keep trading a large size to get out of that hole you dug for yourself, you know? It's crazy. So it just leads for a cascading poor decision making, you know? You're up $3, should you walk away and go to the gym? Maybe. This right now, this kind of price action is something that could be problematic for me, and I'm going to be really I'm just going to try to keep it real tight here to not make any large mistakes. Sakura, what's up? Good morning. Stumbling Wander, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. All right. I was going to draw a little short trade idea here. I don't feel like trading this, honestly. It's a 900 target. Something like that. Looks pretty good. Stop would be above that. Look at this heat map. It's just... Where's the green? Where's the green, man? You just got out of work? Can't complain now? Hell yeah. I'm going to do a giveaway today, assuming we can get some likes. I'm not really... Look, I don't think I'm going to lower the like goal today like I did yesterday. I want 100 likes. And this one's worth it. Okay? Lucid Flex 50K, baby. I went over to the good people at Lucid and I said, "Please, sir, can I have some coupons? Please. My chat needs them. They're very poor, you see." They said, "Bish posh, bish posh." And then they gave me some coupons. Pretty cool. Rachel says I should up to 500 likes, but I'm a realist. It's Tuesday, isn't it? It actually is Tuesday. Wow. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Where's Trent? I want him to hear my accent. I'm trying to trigger him. Tuesday, Tuesday, Tuesday. You hate Top Step's restrictions. You took 2 L's yesterday. You had to hold for a 1-6 before being back at break even. What rule is that, Sakura? I don't know about that. Yeah, this is Edge Pro X, or Motive Wave, same thing. There's VWAP on NAS. I'm glad I didn't take that trade. I would have gotten ran the over. Shut up, Eddie. All right, that's VWAP. 300 lots there, hitting the ask. Okay. Maybe a little downside fake out. Oh, micros restriction. I gotcha. They still do that? Oh, on metals. On metals. Sound like Parshoff. He'd be so offended by that. Morning session so far sucks ass, I would say. Took one trade. It was supposed to be a break-even hit, and my fills got messed up. So it was a break-even on the lead account, and the followers were freaking like 9-point difference. For some reason, the fills were just all messed up. All right, so I kind of want to see us bottom out. Maybe we put one last low in, or yeah. See, this is a good spot for ES to just kind of bottom out here for the next half hour or whatever. But I kind of want to see us put in a higher low, or double bottom. Start to head on up now. That's what I would like. In case the market wanted to know what my preference was in the direction we go next. You got it right here. Well, now NAS dipped to new lows here. ES not quite, so gonna keep my eye on this. If we can bounce to 900, I would try to grab that. Why not short the green zone? Because my crystal ball's broken. Hindsight's 2020. I mean, I don't know. We spent a lot of time above that green zone today. But that's the thing of beauty, isn't it? Coincide with VWAP very nicely. What's a cornball? You just don't want to be one, man. Trust me. Here's 900 level. But I've already clicked it. Well, the only way to salvage it is by hitting the thumbs up button on the stream. Alright, I'm long. Nice trade, Grizz. Attaboy, Grizzly. Attaboy. Man, I'm going to hop out here if it comes back to my entry. This is a nice little bounce, though, yeah. It's not exiting. That was weird. My trade seat's kind of being a little glitchy right now, I'll say. That should have stopped me out a little bit higher, and it didn't. Excuse me. I'm not done with the long idea, but maybe we do sweep lower. Yeah, trade seat being weird for you, yeah. Might be going to the 50% retracement from Sunday low. Interesting. Oh, crikey. All right, yeah, let's look at, sure, I'll look at the hourly. Why not? Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. The Sunday low is down here, right? So the 50% of that, I gotta scale this out. I mean, the 50% would be a while away, right? Talking about 575? Okay. I mean, I love 50% retracements, so yeah, first let's go for 830 and then see what's up. 575 just feels like quite a ways away. What's up, Froggy? How you doing, man? I want to see 900 hold here. Wish I was still in that long, but again, I think I'm being a little too tight with the risk, you know. Moving to break even on that, didn't need to. Didn't necessarily trust it either, though. Fibonacci's retracement. Have you guys heard about this Fibonacci's retracement thing? All these gurus are talking about it on social media. Oh, damn, we want shorts. Well, I mean, look, this right here, if we're going to get continuation short, not a bad entry. I just don't love what we got going on. What's up, Parshov? How you doing? Just talking about them fiber nachos retracement I heard about on social media. You heard about this? A lot of these gurus be saying they quit their day job, they retired their parents, trading these fiber nacho retracements. What's up, G2? How you doing? Down 146 on the day. Parshov. It is a very dicey open. Well, Parshov, it's good to recognize, that aberration in your trading for whatever reason. Makes it easier to, when you identify it like that, you can easily, it's more easy to ensure you don't do that tomorrow. And I think your discipline's like pretty on point, so that's great. That's some of the hardest things to get right, All right. That might be 900 hold here. Only trade Fibonacci, ICT, fair value gaps with the Bollinger Bands, Jizu. Dude, that's the only way to trade. Anytime I see anyone else trading something different, I'm like, what are you doing? Are you stupid or something? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this you wish you sold 81s, but I mean, you wish you sold the high of the session. Just this one right here was pretty good. This 25K VWAP Jizu, that was pretty money. These funded accounts let you scalp the DOM. Yeah, so most have a rule where the majority of your profits cannot come from trades 10 seconds or less. Or fewer. That was good. You almost took it seriously. Yeah, until I realized the actual number. How much to declare a winning day? $1? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. I mean, for the prop firm, if you're trading a prop firm, then it matters. What they describe as the minimum profit for a winning day would be, depends on the firm, $150, $200. Nick, most of your trades are under 10 seconds. Yeah, you might be able to, if you want to microscalp and trade prop firms, you could go to propfirmgorilla.com, turn on microscalping. They can see what their rules are. Like sometimes there'll be like a policy note, microscalping. Trades above 4 ticks are accepted. Stuff like that. So turn on microscalping and then check out the options there. All right, 900 holding here. I wanted that 900 bounce, but I wasn't willing to accept the risk. My original stop out was like 89, I think. If I just was a little patient and held that, be up very nicely. 225 on a day like today, not bad. How much contracts do you trade? Well, on a funded account, I'm going to trade a few micros. On this is an eval I'm trading here, so I'm going to trade a mini. Don't use level 2 data. I mean, that's not great looking, but I have past the heat map, I don't use any level 2. Well, all right. I'm sad I messed that up. That would have been a nice little trade there. You don't use bookmap, right? Why would I use bookmap? Why would I pay $40+ for bookmap though? It's literally the same fucking thing. Son of a bitch. Because the bookmap, you can see passive orders. What do you mean? Send me your P.O. box, or I'll send you party decorations. This 300K parties can be lit. Well, you'll have to see it from afar with your binoculars at the park. You're wondering if the heat map's really useful? It is if you know what to look for. Look at Carmine Rosato's videos. He uses heat map all the fucking time, and it's a big part of how he trades. All right, here's VWAP. ES2. Both coming into VWAP at the same time now, finally. I'd like to see a little bit of pullback here. Just a little bit of pullback. Nothing to write home about, just a little bit of pullback. Yeah, you can see that on regular heat map too, Parshov. That's the whole point of it. Just this one's not really loading correctly. I mean, that's what this line is right here. Yeah, bookmap does have some like extra indicators like the icebergs or whatever, but yeah. Yeah, you probably don't have level 2 data, Parshov. This level 2 is just trying to show you the whole order book. Footprint's not showing you resting orders. It's showing you executions. Right? This is just showing you volume and executions as they happen. It's not showing you resting orders down here. What up, Sala? Blast from the past. How you doing, man? I've been good. It's been good. You can see the whole DOM. Yeah, that's level 2. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I don't know what's going on with all that. How you been, Sala, man? How's your trading going? Crushing ass or what? $900 buys were good, damn it. All the way up to 25K. Why did I chicken out of that trade? No, I'm on MotoWave 6 on my Mac, man, and it shows up a lot better on my personal account. I just load up the heat map there because it actually looks correct. It's possible you're filtering them out, Parshov. Salah's got like legend status around here. He doesn't even know. I like the long side. Hard to buy right at VWAP at 25K here, but I like it. Let's go grind higher. I think we're gonna go for 100 level. I think that's where we're going. Oh man. Oh man. Really fumbled the shit out of that trade. How many points you trying to catch an average? Average? I don't know, man. It really just depends on the volatility, the momentum, the structure, the targets I have, and how easily I can hold it. I did take the 900 by Grizz. I just didn't hold it. I didn't really trust that we would hold it, and we popped up, did the 20s, and I was like, well, I'm moving to break even. I didn't want to take a loss. And my stop was 89, so my stop would have been good here. So, yeah, I just paper handed it. It's all right. It happens. I am going to look for another entry. Nice. Good job. I'm glad you stayed in that trade, Lou. Hey, I never feel like giving up. Hell yeah, dude. Like I 30 times a year throughout the last 6 years. I can't do it, man. I've seen how awesome it can be when you do everything right. I know that the potential is there. If you get your freaking mind right, like, you can do it, you know. Like, I just refuse to. I got my mind set on it. Sorry, that's like, I don't just give up on shit, you know. If I really want something, I just persevere until I get it. Well, I should have gotten that little 25K pullback there. I don't got contradicting signals for long. I got everything saying go long. I don't love all this chop here. You know, it could be annoying. But I mean, everything I'm looking at is saying long. Quit your job in a year thanks to me? Oh, wow. I'm glad I had a positive impact. You know, could go one of 3 ways, and I'm glad it was positive. All right, here we go. Here's my chance if I want it. Why does ES feel kind of like a piece of shit right now? Glad to hear it, man. It's crazy. All right, shit. Oh, I'm not gonna get there. Okay, I got the fill there. Boom, that was a great entry. All right, let's get some follow through though. Beautiful. Beautiful trade here. This is a good candidate for an ad. Stop would be 15s. I mean, break even. You missed the action? We didn't. It's been kind of crappy today. I don't think you missed too much. Am I profitable? Yes. Do I live out trading? No. No, I got other stuff going. I got like 30 irons in the fire, man. It's just better that way. This is uncomfortable. I don't like this at all. Come on. It's freaking me out, man. Am I gonna add? I just want to make sure that red candle was gonna stop before my entry. That was making me feel a little bit how you say, not good. Here's the thing. It is hard to be up 39. I was up 36 points. It'd be hard to be up 36 points and have it come and hit my stop loss. That would suck ass. So, I mean, everything looks good. Like VIX is low. 1OP, bullish cycle is looking really good. You know, we got both above VWAP on both. I don't see a reason to not be in this. I wouldn't want to add a move to break even because I think I could get stopped at 15s. I think I would add and then maybe just tighten up to under 25K as a stop loss. But also, I don't really think adding is necessary. Like, I think my target at 88, it's 50 points from here. It's not that crazy, you know? If we really start moving, I don't think it's that crazy. So the ad might not be necessary. I don't know, if I add, I could probably take profit at the highs, and that'd be my profit target. What is the giveaway? It's in the title of the video. It's isn't it? It's a 50K Lucid Flex. It's a great account. It's the ones I'm trading here, and we're moving now. We're moving. I'm giving away one today, one tomorrow, one the next day, assuming we can hit the like target. I have three codes, but I'm gonna do one day at a time here. Oh wow, we're almost there. I knew we could do it, chat. All right, so that's new session highs on ES. NASDAQ, I want NASDAQ to push new highs, and that should give me the fill at 88. I think I could definitely be at break even here. I'd probably flatten the trade before letting it come back and hit me at break even, honestly. I'm up too many points. Easy, easy, easy. Some of these pullbacks are sharp, like fast, you know? Thanks, Sakura. Appreciate it. See, I missed out. Dude, I mean, you could say that. You could look at the Asia session or the London session and say the same thing. There's opportunity to be found a lot of times in waiting for, you know, a retracement or something after a nice move like this. Nice job, Jake. Catch you later, man. All right, this is PDH here. I might flatten. Even though I think my target's good. I don't really want to sit through any more pullbacks right now. I'll just get long again. Oh, here we go. That's looking good. Come on, baby. Pump, pump. All right, I take that idea back. I take it back. I'll stop futzing with it. So if I do hit my profit target, I'm gonna have to lose like a couple $100 on the lead account to not break any consistency rule. Use corn for that. I don't want to mess with something I don't ever mess with. I could just do that with minis. All right, I'll close there. That was a nice one. I think it's a lot easier to trade from this position. What a slick ass trade, if I do say so myself. Thank you. It was pretty slick ass. It's a phenomenal entry. Considering this was the phenomenal entry. That was the hero long that I paper handed. So look, not a bad second choice, you know, not a bad one. So honestly, would still probably look for buy a pullback long and just try to get my 26 points or whatever I need. We might be moving. We might move straight to 88 without me. That's okay. I don't need to make it all in one trade. Giveaway? Okay, yeah, we can take a break here and do the giveaway. Yeah. I assume we got to that 100. Yeah, 90, 104. Okay, good job, chat. Got any payouts this year? Yeah, about 13,000 in payouts so far. On sick. Okay. Sorry, I was doing something else too. Okay. Hey, the giveaway. That's what we're doing. Giveaway, Lucid. Okay. All right. Exclamation point PFG in chat. Chat, do you guys know why it's exclamation point PFG? Or do I need to tell you about it? What's that? You don't know? Oh, let me tell you about it. If you trade prop firms, futures prop firms, my site's Prop Firm Gorilla, go to propfirmgorilla.com. You can find firms that match your however you want to trade, the country you trade in. Let's say you trade in, you usually use like Kenya, or let's say Slovenia. Someone said they use this to find a firm in Slovenia. Slovenia, here's all the firms you can trade with that I have listed on the site. Let's say you want to do one-day pass. Select one-day pass. Here's all the firms that offer one-day pass and allow Slovenia traders. Once you find the firm, you can even do side-by-side comparisons. You can select up to 5 at a time. Then select a plan from each firm. Let's just pick some random plans here. But select the plan you want. Boom. You have a side-by-side table of each plan with their rules. The rules are off screen here, but profit target, drawdown, daily loss limit, etc. Flip the toggle at the top. Go to the funded rules. Check out the funded rules. Payout methods, the payout policy, the profit target, the profit split, etc., etc. It's all right there for you. Once you're done figuring out which one you want, you copy the code here. This will give you the best available discount at that firm. Click Get Deal, and then go use that coupon to get the plan you want at the firm you want. So it's a really helpful site. I've got some updates to do to it. Working with a developer now. There's my profit target, by the way, chat. Should have held. Anyways, that site, propfirmgorilla.com. I think you'll find it helpful. And again, the more you use my code, the more giveaways they're going to give me that I can give away on stream. And this stream, small but mighty, gives you better odds of winning than some stream with 3,000 people in it. So that's kind of one of the the perks of being in the underdog stream, the smaller stream. But yeah, again, I'm going to be running some updates on that, hopefully this week, where I'm going to get everything up to date. But for now, still slaps and should help you figure out what the best rules are, what the best plan is, etc., etc. Okay, enough about that. We have, let's see how much time left in this giveaway here. Is here a giveaway? All right, chat. Try not to feel type of way about taking it off early, but I think it was a smart choice around PDH there, or around the highs, something like that. I think that was a smart choice. Lock in some profit there. It was a pretty good trade there, 57 points. I don't think that's anything to say boo about. All right, we got about 7 minutes left to join the raffle. We'll do this, what we've been doing lately with the raffle. We'll pick 10 names, then we'll do a duck race with those 10 names. And then we'll give away more on stream the rest of the week, so tune in for that. All right, through 100 level. Man, so fucking money. Why did I doubt it? Why did I doubt my target? I didn't really doubt it. I just wanted to lock in the... It was uncomfortable. I was fighting my brain on that one, which is part of the challenge. You know? Brain saying, get yourself out of the red, man. Lock in that sick profit, dude. How much you spend on average for prop firms? There's no average. Historically, I keep my spend pretty low, but then my payouts are also low. Now, this year I spent more on Lucid because I was kind of struggling in February with a lot of eval, and I'm doing a 5 at a time. So every time you blow 5, that's, it's like $400 or whatever. So my spend was a little bit higher lately. And also I'm trying to take the approach of like just let's get some payouts and obviously don't spend crazy amount, but like just really make some good progress. So for instance, like Perdia, that was a free account. I didn't have any spend on that one. That was all profit. And then Top Step, I didn't reset or anything. It was just I was getting rebuild and I didn't realize it. But anyways, so there was like no resets or anything on Top Step that I paid for. So it was just kind of like the base cost. And those have been my largest payouts. So it's Lucid's where the spend's gotten high and the payouts aren't that high yet. So I got to do a payout on 5 accounts on Lucid and then be in business. Oh, man. All right. Overnight highs make a good target. 25,150. Would like to find a spot to get long for that. Unless something changes between now and then. I think that's what I'd want to do. But man, it would have been nice just to hold that trade and be done. Now I gotta fucking kind of like yesterday. I was at $1,000 profit and I had to make 500 and got a little sketchy for a second. That's all right. So 100 level, I mean, it's PDH on ES. Do you think we just blast through this and go for the overnights? Might be what we do. I'm trading Lucid Pro, Lucid Flex. Lucid Flex, that's what I trade for the most part. They're my favorite. What's PDH? Previous day high. Previous day high. It's what it is. All right. We'll try this here. Please don't cook me out. Oh man, it's like instantly cooking me here. We might be pulling back more. Okay. Maybe a little bit more of a pullback. Nah, I'm out. Okay. I'll watch for another one. It's gonna sell off right now? I don't think so. It could. I don't see any signs for it to sell off. This has been a nice rally here. I don't see any signs for it to sell off right now out of nowhere. The big trades on the left are included in MotiveWave. Yeah, with an order flow version. Which, by the way, Lucid will give you a order flow version of MotiveWave when you get an account with them. Use code Gorilla, get the best discount. Boom, boom, boom. That's how it's done. I tried lowering my stop, but I got knocked out before I could move it low enough to stay in this trade. All right. I'll try this again here. This is 2 minis. Another rejection here. Yikes. Push it, push it. There we go, come on. All right, we'll do the spin the wheel here in a minute after I'm out of this trade here. Being a little stubborn now. Okay, I'm out there. Botan, you can still get in. Or hop in real quick. We're gonna move to overnight highs here. All right, let's go. Come on. Man, instantly. I enter, it goes boom, draw down. Oh man, these wicks. Another rejection there. I gotta hop out. Too many rejections. All right, let's do the giveaway here. Got 133 tickets given out here. Oh, fuck me. Just trading too large a size is my problem there. Getting impatient. Should have just fucking held for my 188 target, and I'm just feeling a little type of way about it. All right. The 12-second spins. Oh wait, are we still getting more names? I forgot I gotta close entries here. All right, entries are closed. Entries are closed. We're gonna hit those overnight highs without me, aren't we? Got 139. It's a new number. We'll shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We're gonna pick 10 contestants to do a duck race. Just close the stream and enjoy the day. You won massively. These are evals. I didn't win shit. Peter Pan, you're the first contestant. Congrats. Shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Don't go on tilt. Well, that's why I'm doing this. Spin instead. Spinning the wheel instead of trading more at the moment. Mitchell, you're in. Let's pick out the next 8 names here. Froggy, you're in. Uh-oh. What's that about? Shit. That was weird. Did an ad or something fuck it up? I gotta start over, but who do we have in here already? I know we had Froggy. We had Mitchell. And then who is the third person? Be honest. I'll have to go back and look if you're not honest about it. Froggy, Mitchell, who? These candles are pissing me off here. Peter Pan. That's right. Okay, thank you, chicken. Okay, Peter Pan, Mitchell, and Froggy. And then let's go get 7 more. Overnight fucking highs. I couldn't fucking catch it. Paper-handed pussy. I'm about to fucking tilt right now. Throw 4 minis on. All right, Wolf, you're in. You ever feel so like confident we're gonna go hit a level that you just want to like max losses your stop out? That's how I felt about that. Razor. Lucas. Pranav, you're in. Getting a lot of regulars in this duck race. It's not as rigged as usual. Jaylee Johns, you're in. All right, we got one more after this. Mala Keyshawn, you're in. Okay, one more spin. And that'll be everybody. There's the overnight lows. What'd I fucking tell you? And I couldn't even get it. That pisses me off. Carlos, you're in. Congrats. All right. I really mucked that one up, didn't I, chat? All right. Combine it with the other list here. Oh, my computer's pinwheeling now. Come on. I mean, last time I put myself in, I won right away, which was really funny. All right, chat. We got our contestants in. Let's do we'll do a long one here. Minute 20, or is this 120 seconds? I think it's a minute 20. The winner is going to get a Lucid Flex 50k eval. They're going to DM me on Twitter, and I'll send you the code. It's that easy. DM me on Discord. Did I say Twitter? What the hell's wrong with me? DM me on Discord, please. Peter Pan's taking the early lead. Usually not a good sign. Sorry, Peter Pan. Wolf, Keyshawn, Pranav, Lucas in the middle of the pack there. Mitchell doing his best Bobby impression there. Okay, Froggy bringing up the rear. Somebody's got to do it. Froggy's taking that upon himself here. Jaylee Johns making a run for it, or should I say a paddle for it. Wow, look at the pace on Jaylee Johns there, making a run for first. There we go. First place Jaylee Johns for now, but we got 30 seconds left in this race. And we swept overnight highs, and I am pissed. You know, I'm only at $300. After being right there, I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that. That's why I usually try to get it all done in one trade. All right, Lucas in the lead with 6 seconds left, but we got Carlos freaking ripping ass here. Carlos is the winner. How do you get in the duck race? Just through chat. You get a raffle ticket, we spin the wheel. You can watch it all play out live on stream here. Just rewind it. All right, Carlos, you're going to send me a DM on Discord. I'll send you the code. Congratulations, Carlos. All right. And fuck me. Look at all my trades I fucked up. Exited there. Fucking took a loss there, I think. I think that was a loss, yeah. Break even. Took a loss. Gee whiz, dude. That's what happens when you trade too large a size. Serves me right. Serves me right. Rigged!
I didn't do fucking shit! I didn't rig shit!
Alright. I gotta dust off my fuck-ups there and kind of get my head back in the game. Because that was fucking obvious fucking play there. I messed up. I even bought 900, messed that up. Yeah, you can email Carlos. DanielInskeepYT@gmail.com. Just send me like a screenshot of your YouTube with your name on it, you know? Like your YouTube profile where it shows your name. Send me that screenshot. You got stopped at 910? Oh, man. Okay, that sucks too. Yeah, I mean, I took a break-even hit at 905 or whatever it was. Stupid. Stupid, stupid. Just so dumb, man. I hate that so much. We're now almost 100 points higher from my like initial profit target. You've been short since 25K. Stop out, my friend. Stop out. Okay, so that's ES getting that overnight high sweep right there. So let's see if we can get a little pullback now. I mean, at this point, I would still say, okay, let's gauge this pullback, but then, like, we don't necessarily need to do a reversal trade just because we got overnight highs. This rally's been pretty good. I feel like longs, you know, I feel like it's kind of like a little played out, but do you think you exited early because of nerves? It wasn't nerves necessarily. It's the fact that, so I was red on 4 of the accounts, right? Because the trade copy or whatever. So I was red on 4. And whenever I'm trading, like in a good trade, while realized P&L is red, I always have a harder time holding because I really want to lock in the profit. And in this case, did I think it was likely we go to overnight highs? Yes. But also, you know, you don't know. And then we start kind of like, you know, slow down a little bit here. Like there's this doji candle here. And you're like, okay, this is like PDH and it's close to this previous high on NASDAQ. it's really not a bad place to take profit and lock in, you know, a 57-point move here. So it just felt like, okay, if this starts, we've had these kind of like sharp pullbacks, you know, where they're kind of little scare candles when you're in a long. And I just kind of thought, look, I'm up 57 points, like lock that in. You don't have to make $1,500 in one trade or whatever, $1,700 in one trade. And then, you know, this 104 buy, not a bad idea. And then I just didn't, you know, it started being kind of slow after that. And it's kind of tiny ass candles, and I just didn't, yeah, just, I don't know, what can I say? Frustrating. Carlos, I got your email. I will get that code over to you now. It's a great account. It really is. I hope you enjoy the Lucid Flex 50K, and I hope you trade well and can join the wall of fame of people who've gotten a payout from a free account. One here on stream. I really want to get that more names on that. You know, I want everyone to get a bunch of free payouts. That's sick. We've had I think 2 or 3 people do it already. All right, this is a good pullback after that overnight high tick on ES there. Sizing down does wonders. It does. I gotta make a whole video about it. Man, look at this 30-minute candle, guys. Look at that thing. That thing is a freaking blue chew of a candle. Cool. Well, I got my pullback zone here. This wick plus the 50% level. Watch that for pullbacks. See if any buyers show up. I'll probably be done for the day at that point because I don't know, still 60 points away from there, so we'll see. Don't long me, Dan. I'm short with 2 micros. Well, you're short with 2 micros, ideally closer to the highs. You're chilling. A lot of liquidity down below 892, 830. 892. Oh, like way down by like VWAP? I mean, that'd be quite the move back down. I swear these overnight, once I started trading these overnight levels, like that kind of changes your trading. Other than VWAP, if I had to like get rid of everything, The only things I would really want is previous day high, previous day low, overnight high, overnight low. I think that plus VWAP, you can be set up nicely for good trading. You have a specific point target per day for your strategy. It just changes day to day. It does fluctuate, but it's not a target. I just kind of take what I feel like the market can, what I can get from the market, so somewhat easily. You know those days where you'll be up like, pick a number, doesn't matter, but like maybe you'll be up 600, okay, and then you're like, all right, this is pretty good. Let me like try another trade here. Maybe I can get up to 1,000. Then you lose 300, and you're like back at 300. You take another trade, you're back up to 600. You take another one, you're down a little bit, whatever. It just feels like, okay, I feel like based off how I'm trading, 600 is about the cap I'm going to make today. So I'm going to stop trying to make 1,000 and just be happy with, what I've gotten with the least amount of resistance. That's how sometimes trading feels to me. Oh, fucking. Just move my cursor over the buy button. A little late there. I just wanted to get a little bit of a pop like that. I don't know what all we got in store, but that's all I wanted. So McConco, how you doing? It's been good. Our platform's okay with cross-platform copy trading. You can double check in the rules and stuff. I mean, a lot of them, they can't tell if you're doing it. Like if I'm trading TopStep X and I'm copying TopStep X trades over to Lucid on Rhythmic, like they don't have any way of knowing. Unless they're sharing information with each other, which they're not, as far as I know. So, just to recap here, if you missed it earlier, here's next day of the payout cycle, day 2 of 5 here. This is from Globex trading. I took like one trade, I think, today, and it was a break even. Yeah, I shorted, and I'm glad I moved to break even. We got a little bit of move to that close price and then bounce, but that was the only trade I took today on the top step, and then I did some overnight trades. Just a few. Took a long that ended up, getting 5 points out of. Took a long, like got stopped out, got back in. Just did some scalps here. And then this long here, long 906. That was my big trade. So I was down like 140 or something. And then longed 5 micros, 906. And then took 48 points. And then got another 5 points on the last 4 contracts. So that was like my main trade right there. Let me see who locked those accounts. No worries, Eddie. Thank you. So again, 55% win rate overall on these XFAs. About average for me. I usually say 48 to 55% is pretty normal range of win rate. Been a good month on those XFAs, and a lot of this is Globex trading. It'll be make that 150-ish or whatever, I can easily get in Globex, and then maybe take 1 or 2 stabs while protecting profit during New York session, and then just lock out. So I'm these are the first 2 days of this payout cycle, so I'm on a really good target here. 3 more days of $150 gets me over a $5,000 payout. So I'm at $1,700 balance now. I make another $450 over 3 days. You know, that puts me at about $2,140 balance, and I can take out half of that times 5. So then that'll be similar to the payout I just took on Friday. So if I could keep that alive for a few more cycles, I mean, that's really good money. That's really good money. And then, of course, you know, the goal I mentioned earlier on stream was to get a $10,000 payout. That's just my next prop firm goal. So we'll try for that without pushing too hard. I think just, again, continue trading small size. You know, I made $400 something trading small size last night, which is great. Small size, it was 5 micros, so it was a little bit bigger than what I normally trade. But nice to see you win after all the time. Yeah, trust me, it is nice. Yeah, I'm green on the year, Kevin. Yeah. My goal is to be like maybe a little bit, despite what I did earlier, to be a little bit less crazy with the evals, just so I don't burn through as many. You know, like if I had to lock in a $300 day today, and not pass them today, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Like, it doesn't matter. One day doesn't matter. But what does matter is like, okay, having to buy another, you know, spend $450 on more evals and start over. Like, that matters. Yeah, this is your first year trading futures. You're green. Yeah, like options has kind of kept me green, but futures wise, I don't think I've ever really been green on futures. So this would, so far, is my first. I mean, I don't know. Some people can grasp futures a little bit faster, maybe, but I think they're very difficult. And you know, you can look at social media and see a lot of people. They're a lot younger than me. They got a lot bigger payouts than me. They're spending a lot more on evals than me too. I can guarantee it. But you can start to feel like what you could feel less about your progress or whatever based off other people. But you never know the full story on social media. So best to tune out the noise and focus on your own trading. Standard path, 5 winning days of $150 plus, or consistency path. I like the standard path, I think. That works for me. Now, it depends, because, you know, some people are great at, you know, they'll be a little bit more fearless, or maybe aggressive, and really run up large P&Ls. And the standard path is good for that, because you don't have to worry about consistency. I don't generally do that, but in case, like, I like the option to do it, you know? Any ideas got the cheapest evals for Ninja Trader? It's probably Funded Futures Network. I think they have Ninja. Funded Futures Network. Let me clear this. They have Ninja. Oh, they don't have Ninja. Maybe Blue Sky? Blue Sky might be cheap. Lucid, if you're a first time, is pretty cheap. If you're a first time user of Lucid, you know, they have 50% off coupons. So you can get some accounts for decently cheap. Well, okay. I mean, that was a dip. 120 there. All right, Mitchell. Catch you later, man. Better luck in the duck race next time. I like a spin the wheel to a duck race. I think that's a good combo. It's fun. Add some more drama to it all, which we all love. You need $800 to pass your first eval. I need about 1,200 to pass these evals. Kind of like the short side, guys. Yeah, don't rush it. Don't rush it. You know, we're kind of late in the morning session here. So, no. Imagine coming in tomorrow knowing you just need $800 to pass. Like, that feels pretty feasible. You know, if you can just put a dent in it today or whatever, that'll make the work you do tomorrow or the rest, you know, the next day seem feasible. It's not a bad idea to not rush it. Well, I see potential double top here, but there might be more gas in the tank to get us to 200. We might have some more gas in the tank, chat. Look at all this buying here. They don't seem too deterred. So let's see how much we pull back on this one. This is a decent spot for us to stop the pullback here at 150. 130 would be another spot. Taking it very slow, treating it as a funded account, limited to 2 trades and everything. That's good. You're setting up good habits, I think, for the funded stage. So I think that's smart. All right, I'm gonna try it. Golly, I keep entering and then it just drops right after I enter. All right. Oh man, should have just held from on that long trade for 188. I would be done with all this mess. Man, instead I'm here trying to buy a pullback. It's not even that great. This will put me back to break even on 4 if I get stopped out. How's today going? It's going all right. you know, had some good ideas and did not execute well. Executed fine on one, but again, taking profit too early, not my favorite thing to do when I would pass the evals. Do you know what I mean? All right. Still green. Yeah. It's just an eval. And honestly, my analysis was pretty good for, you know, the 900 buy and then the VWAP long. There's some good, you know, I hate when I gotta like toil a little bit longer in these evals when could have just not done anything and passed, you know. Like it was more work to do what I did to mess up than just to not do anything. And, all right, this looks like a stop out to me. It's looking like a stop out, chat. There are a lot of wicks here, so maybe I could stay in this. Dan, your code doesn't work on Tradeify. Code Dan should work. Yeah, code Dan right there for Tradeify. Yeah, sometimes it's code Dan at places I've been partnered with for longer before the site existed. Other times I was able to switch to Gorilla. Still in this. I mean, it's looking okay for the pop. If I can stop wicking lower. Yeah, I can still use the code even if there's no discount. Like it's gonna help my channel instead of just helping line Tradeify's pockets, you know, like they're a massive company. I'm just like a little fucking live stream here. So it still gives me a little bit of a kickback, even if you don't get any extra discount. It's like a free way to help me. All right, I gotta head out of here. I'm gonna stay in this. This might be it. It heard me. It's like, oh, you gotta get out of here? Okay, we'll stop you out. Man, this is torturous. These wicks keep coming to my stop loss and it keeps like edging me in the worst way. All right, I'm gonna bounce out. I mean, you can see what happens. My stop's 41 3/4. You'll know if it hits there if you're looking at the charts, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace out.